Hi guys, this is Coffee here. Today we're back on Coffee Shop Survival, and we're going to be working on the hotel that I said I would be working on. Um, I didn't record any of the actual building process, just as a function of I honestly didn't think I was going to build it. I was more kind of fooling around when I was like, oh, haha, I'm gonna build a hotel, rival hotel, and then I built it. So yeah, I'm going to show you the interior really quick so you can see kind of what we have. We have the lobby with this cool little pattern thingy. I'm probably going to incorporate blue somewhere else to like match it with that. But beyond that, we have our little water elevator, which has two fish on this side. I believe it's, I don't remember which fish are on this side. Oh, it's Mino, which is the Walmart brand Nemo. Um, and I believe Sylvia. Yeah, so here's our second floor. And then third floor up here. Nothing, all of these are pretty much identical. And then when you come up this way, we have this top part, which we're gonna have like the really fancy houses right there, and then not houses obviously, but like fancy rooms. Like this is gonna be one big room, and then there's probably gonna be either a pool out here or some type of like seating area, or maybe like both. I haven't really decided yet. And then anyways, if you go down this way, we have our two other fish. No, okay, so when we were naming the fish, I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese name. Don't quote me on that though. I could very well be wrong. But I already have a fish named Peppermint, and I had one named Candy Cane before, and so I asked about like a red and white fish, what I should name it. So we have Lemonade, and then that name, which I cannot pronounce. Anyways, moving along. Um, yeah. So as of right now, I'm going to be filling in the rooms here. So basically, what that means is like filling in walls for rooms, like this, you know. Just gonna steal all of Eddie's stuff. I promise you I'm not stealing. He actually offered me to use that for blocks and whatnot, so I promise you I'm not stealing. um, while I do this, I think I'm gonna do some commentary on the coffee shop. Drip already did a little bit of commentary on his most recent video. Um, but I'm gonna do kind of like my perspective on things because I don't think we've done that before, and I believe Radio might be doing one soon. Don't expect that video because I'm not sure if she's still doing it, but she mentioned something about her maybe doing it. But anyways, with the coffee shop, I created the server back in October. It's October 5th, I believe. And I just kind of made it like for fun, like why not? And I originally just invited Radio, and then she invited her friends, and that's how the coffee shop is today. Um, and so let's start off with the Radio, like just commentary on her. She's first of all a really good friend. We met through a mutual friend one day because I was playing Roblox and he was like, hey, could my friend join? And I'm like, yeah, of course. We were playing Entry Point, and so she joined, and then we were like, well, just in case, in the future we want to play together again, like, it might be good to like friend each other, and so we both friended each other, and we just kind of stayed through like that, and we would continue to play Entry Point together because she was like really good at Entry Point. Um, I did not plan this out very well. There we go. And so that's how Radio and I became friends. Unfortunately, I'm not friends with that one guy anymore. Things just kind of fell through a little bit. I'm not really going to explain it because it's kind of a long story. And he also isn't on the coffee shop, so he is not important to this whatsoever. Anyways, so Radio and I met through that one friend, and this was over the summer, kind of. And kind of since then, we've been pretty close. Like, we obviously don't talk individually with each other. We mostly just talk on the server like everyone else talks to each other. Um, and so, yeah, she's a really good friend. She likes anime. She plays Minecraft. She's really good at Skywars and Bed Wars, just that kind of PvP stuff in general. She doesn't really play on Concept Survival. I did show the trade house, which is now her house. But she isn't kind of like survival type, grind to get stuff like a lot of the other members are. And like obviously we don't mind. She can kind of do whatever she wants and we're fine with it. And then moving on, let's go with um let's talk about Rex for a bit. So Rex, I met through Radio. Rex was invited to the server pretty early on. I think she's one of the earliest members who was like actually on the server, which is pretty cool. But yeah, she does a lot of art and she's very, very good at it. If you go onto the YouTube like server no, channel, YouTube channel, like homepage kind of. The banner that's there, she created the little characters on there. It kind of represents each of the OG members of the coffee shop. And so she's a really good artist. We have a couple of like really good artists on the server, which I personally think is really cool. But yeah, so she's one of the funnier people on the server, I would personally say. She's gonna hate me for saying that, but she is pretty funny, not gonna lie. And she's also one of the more active ones during the day. Like obviously we're all active, that's kind of how you stay on the server. You have to be active. Okay, so yeah, my logic is very amazing. But yeah, she just talks a lot throughout the day and she's really fun to like talk to and hang out with. This is wrong. This is very wrong. Yeah, so I want to say like that's about it for Rex. I feel like there's more to say about her because I feel like there should be, but I can't think of anything else. If I do, I'll come back to her. But yeah, that's about it for Rex. Um, and after that, let's go um, let's go with Drip. So Drip was also, I mean, everyone was invited by radio, so I don't really need to keep saying that. But he was invited. He was also one of the very early members, like is in the first couple days type early. He plays a lot of Minecraft. He was on the world earlier actually, and so he does a lot of Minecraft. I play Minecraft with him probably the most out of everyone, just like as of recently, which is pretty cool. He's really good at what is it, like Bed Wars, Sky Wars, just like kind of all those different things. Um, yeah, he's really good at Bed Wars, Sky Wars. He often carries like any game that I play with him, which is kind of sad, not gonna lie, considering I mean I'm not bad, but I'm definitely not good. Is this even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's very annoying. It's gonna have to be 2 blocks. That's very annoying. That is so annoying. Um, yeah, and Drip likes to self-deprecate. You may have seen in his video commenting on how I self-deprecate. Drip, you really cannot be talking. I have to say, I know you're watching this. I know you are. Self-deprecation is not poggers, no matter what you say. Anyways. Yeah, I want to say that's about it for Drip. Yeah. I think after that, I'm going to talk about Piggy. Yeah, he joined. I can't remember if he was one of the very early members or if he was just kind of like early. I don't know if that makes any sense, but he's really good at PvP. He plays on here actually a decent amount. He and his sister both actually, and they're both really cool. However, he doesn't play like all the time. Like we do Skywars and Bed Wars together sometimes, but he isn't playing as much as like, you know, Drip or like Eddie would. And so because of that, it's like cool and all, but we just like don't play all the time. Like if that, yeah. I was gonna say if that makes sense, but I literally rephrased the same thing 3 different times. I'm not exactly sure how it couldn't make sense at this point. But anyways, and so, yeah, he's really good at PvP. He's a pretty good friend. I say pretty good, like he's just like he's a good friend, I promise you. And so yeah, that's about it for Piggy, I believe. I feel like I should be saying more about these people, but I really like I don't have much else to say about them. Let's see. Let's talk about let's talk about Sleep. So Sleep, she's one of the more like quiet members, sane, if you will. Meaning she is sane, if you know the definition of that word. um, and so she's very nice. She's really good at art. And she's just like a really fun person to be around. She's very smart as well, like very smart. It's actually kind of impressive how smart she is. Uh, can't relate. Anyways, yeah, and so she does art. I believe she also likes a bit of anime, not like as much as Radio does, but I think she still does, which again is pretty cool. This actually should be enough dye, but yeah, she plays piano, really cool. Yeah, uh, that's about it for sleep. Um, and next, let's talk about Sunny. Yeah. So Sunny is one of the more quiet members. She isn't online as much, but she's cool. She does art, like not as much as some of the other members, like me or Sleep or Rex, um, or Anwi as well. Ooh, that's really dark. And so she's still good at it though, I have to say. As much as she disagrees with me, she's still good at it. Um, yeah, so Sunny's pretty cool, much quieter, definitely the most sane one on the group, I would say. Um, yeah, she reads a lot. She has Wattpad. If you like to read, I would maybe suggest go check out some of her stories because they're pretty cool. Yeah. So anyways, Sunny, definitely one of the most sane people. Really cool, nice person. Good friend. Yeah, after that, let's talk about Tom. So Tom is also one of the more quiet members. He just doesn't talk as much as other people do. But even though he's quiet, that doesn't mean that he isn't like silly sometimes or something like that. He's a good friend. He plays Minecraft. He's played on the world. Actually, I showed you his base in the tour. If you haven't watched that, go ahead. There will be an iCard up in the top right corner. If you would like to go, just click on that and watch it now. So Tom's pretty chill. Um, Sometimes we refer to him as Tom the Biscuit Man. Yes, Stan. Anyways, but yeah, Tom's pretty cool. Plays Minecraft, plays a lot of Roblox stuff like, Entry Point or like, Notoriety. Just like stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna do Eddie next. So Eddie is my personal closest friend on the server, which is kind of funny because when he first joined, him and I weren't that close at all because I think Sleep introduced that like Radio and Eddie, and then like Radio invited him to the server, and so that's how that went. Yeah, so Eddie and I are like Eddie's just like my closest friend on the server personally. He's pretty cool. He's what we like to call technically 2.0. My point still stands. He is really good at Minecraft. You may have seen actually this little tower of ores. Now, if you had to take a guess at to whose it is, I'll give you 3 seconds. Yeah, okay, it's Eddie's. He is not only the richest person on the server, but he's also the best at PvP. And so, if you kind of like if you cross him, he will murder you multiple times, and even if you don't do that, he will still murder you multiple times. I learned that the hard way, unfortunately. The amount of times I've been murdered by him for literally no reason is ridiculous, and then he likes to be like, well, it's not for no reason, because, of course, like, after he murders me, I have to fight back. I'm not just gonna sit there and let me, like, light me on fire and then I die. And he's like, well, I only kept fighting because you kept fighting. I'm like, dude, I only started fighting because you started hitting me first. And he's like, so? You did this thing like 3 weeks ago. And I'm like, how the fuck does that make any sense? My guy. So, yeah, that's how that usually goes. It's actually kind of funny, not gonna lie. What is a good dimension for a bathroom? But that's just kind of how like that goes. It's really funny. Neither of us actually mean it, at least. I don't mean what I say personally. If I ever like verbally abuse him, I promise you I'm a nice person. That's definitely the truth. Um yeah, anyways, but Eddie and I are just pretty close. He's pretty cool. He does a lot of Minecraft, good at PvP. He's also really good at online servers like, Bed Wars. He can actually play decent, which I kind of feel bad for him whenever I force him to play Bed Wars with me. I'm really bad at Bed Wars. I really just play for fun, obviously, but I feel bad for whatever teammates I end up getting because I suck at the game like so much. It's actually kind of sad, not gonna lie. And so like obviously I play for fun, but whenever Eddie plays with me, he's always like, "Can you defend, please?" Because he's actually good at PvP, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll defend." And then I fucking die, and then our bed gets destroyed. And then he's like, "Dude, what the fuck? You're supposed to be defending." And I'm like, "I know. I'm trying my best, okay?" um. So it's just like it's all fun and games, but you know, at the end of the day, it's probably slightly frustrating to play with me. Eddie, I'm sorry if you're watching this. I promise you, I'm not trying to make your life more difficult. I think that's pretty much it about Eddie. Um, yeah, and then let's talk about the not OG members, I guess, just like members that haven't been on the server as long as 2+ months. So next we're going to talk about Anwi. He's a really good artist, just like Washing or Sleep is. He's pretty chill. He doesn't talk as much as other people, which is fine, but he's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. um, yeah. No, oh, okay, we're fine. And then next we have Pig, which is Piggy's little sister. Um, she's really cool. I consider her my child. Uh, she is my favorite person on the server and will forever be my favorite person on the server. Because she is just so PogChamp like that. Anyways, moving along. I think that's about it for members actually. Um, yeah. So I'm going to cut the video right now to after I've finished blocking in everything and have items. Yeah. Hi guys, I'm back now. I finished up the interior, not the decoration of the hotel, but the actual like walls and whatnot on the inside. So all the layouts are pretty much the same. We have bathroom, bedroom, and then bedroom, bathroom. And if we come up this way, this will be the same. Let me just show you this. It just looks like that pretty much. And then let me go to the very top floor because that's the only one that's different. And then from there, we have this, which is one big bedroom, which will be kind of like the suite. And then up here we have a pool, and then I'm planning on putting a dining area here. So I believe that's going to be it for today's video. I really appreciate it if you watch this the entire way through. I hope you enjoyed and have a great rest of your day. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you wish to be notified of when we post a video, then go ahead and turn on post notifications. It's that little bell down below. Make sure it's set to all. And have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys!